Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I am Sis on Space, and if you love my content, make sure you subscribe, give it a like, and share with someone who cares. On this video, I'm talking about signs your body is accepting a man, a situation, or even a friendship. I did a video on signs your body is rejecting someone. You should check it out if you know. But how would you know if your body is accepting them? Because we have talked about the negative, so let's talk about the positive signs. Your body always knows when something is right for you, even before your mind thinks about it. I have been on dates with guys and I can tell who I felt comfortable with and who I didn't feel comfortable with. And it always shows which one goes better. So the first sign that your body's acceptance of this person is you can sense that in your nervous system. You kind of feel a sense of calm and peace and security around them. For women, it's mostly security and safety. If you're a woman and you feel very safe around a guy, like your stomach relaxes, your breath is very deep and just relaxed. You're not clenching your jaw, you're not tight up, your chest is open. You just feel at home with this person and you feel the need to take up space. You feel confident, like you are yourself without thinking twice. You're just not even aware of anything else apart from you being in the present moment. You are with the right person and your body is accepting them, because most of the time when we're around people who our soul doesn't feel right with, our soul gives us a sign that there shouldn't be an immersion with this type of person. So you feel anxiety, you feel stress, you feel like this tension, even your stomach is not relaxed. Like you feel that like your stomach is always uptight, your chest is tight. You just feel tight in your whole body. You're not able to be yourself. You're not able to relax and just have fun. You're not playful. But if you're very playful and just being yourself, you don't care. It's like you feel like you've known this person forever. You guys are clicking. Like they're very good for you. You found your soulmate, maybe. If you meet a friend and you also feel that way, that's a very good friend. That means that person genuinely has good energy towards you. If you enter into a job situation or a contract and you feel that same way, you feel at ease, you feel like it's meant for you, you just have that relaxation in your body, go for it. Don't think twice. Like don't let your mind talk you out into those survival mode. Just go for it, because sometimes we can sabotage something good by overthinking it and just just worrying about non-existent stuff. And the second sign you also get when you're with the right person, or if someone is right for you, is you just feel confident in your body and you just shift into a very happy weight. So your body weight would just look very natural. Let's say, for instance, you had always wanted to gain like maybe 5 kilo or 5 pounds. I don't know how Americans use it, but over here in Europe we use the kilos. So maybe you want to gain 5 kilos, or maybe you want to lose 5 kilos, and you meet this person and automatically, without putting in much effort, you either gain it or lose it just the way you want it, or you even get close to your dream body without putting a lot of effort. That means you're with the right person, because sometimes the weight loss or the weight gain is not because you're not eating right or you're not exercising enough or blah blah blah. Sometimes it's just your body or your nervous system not being comfortable enough to relax and take up the space it needs. So whenever you get with the right person, since your body is very relaxed and you're in the right mindset, you're always happy, you're releasing good hormones, you naturally reach your desired goals effortlessly without having to put in a lot of effort. So always check out your weight. I always say, before you date someone, once you meet someone, you're talking to them, or you start going out with them, take a before picture and progressively take pictures and find out how that person is, how their energy is for you, because the pictures will tell you all the time. Like I always say, I'll put a picture here of me with someone and after, like right now. Before I met them, I was looking good, okay? So always check out how you're progressing when you're with this person, whilst you're with them, and after the breakup. After the breakup, look at me. I'm seeing other people and I've never felt better. So always look out for that. Always look out for your weight, your face, like all of that. Why are you gaining the weight? Are you gaining on your face, in your belly, in your arms? Like, just look. Because if it's a happy weight, it will go to the right places. If it's a happy weight, like right now I have my happy weight. At first I used to like store the weight in my belly, and now I store it in the right places, in the right places. I don't have like a full face, like my face is not always bloated and all of that. I don't get that. I don't get inflammation on my face like I used to. Like when I was with the wrong guy, my face was inflamed, my body was inflamed. I could tell. I was always vomiting. But as soon as I left them and I was just by myself or by the right people, it's just this relaxation, just this. My weight is okay. Like, I'm not so thin. At first I was so thin, it was so bad. People were like, are you okay, are you sick? And I wasn't sick. I was eating, we were going out. He was just not the right person, and he proved to me at the end that he was not the right person. If you guys want a story time about that relationship, which it was so bad, it lasted for a year. But if you guys want a story time, let me know in the comments below, and I will do a story time for just you guys, okay? And the third most important sign you get when you're with the right person is you don't experience bad dreams and you sleep like a toddler. You sleep every time. Like, sleeping around them is no struggle. You just fall asleep whenever you're around them. Like, it's easy. Why? Because when you're around someone you like, you release those good hormones like the endorphins, the serotonin, the dopamine, the oxytocin, all those kind of hormones. They're just good for your soul. Like, for instance, the endorphin is more about the love, and no, I think that's the oxytocin. So for instance, when you release oxytocin, it's more about like that bonding hormones. Mostly women experience that after we have intercourse with a man, so when you're with the right guy, your body feels like it has released that orgasmic feeling. And when it comes to serotonin also, it's like when you gain energy from the sun, you just feel energized. And the dopamine is more like your reward system, where like you worked out, you train. And then the endorphins are also very, very good hormones. It's like when you spend time in nature and you get into a more like relaxed, orgasmic, like just loving state. So sleep comes good, because what do you do after you exercise? You get tired, or you just feel so good, you sleep well when you spend time in nature. They are all things that helps you sleep well, and you're experiencing all of that. So if you're sleeping very good after you met someone, you sleep an adequate amount and you wake up energized. With the wrong person, you wake up feeling drained. Even when you sleep, you don't feel like the sleep was enough or it was too much, and you just lose energy. But with this person, the right friends, the right job, the right place, the right people, it feels good. Sleeping around them, even when they are all talking, doesn't feel scary. You trust them. Like, your body is just trusting of them. They feel like home to you. So it's like, these are my people. It's like sleeping home when your parents are home. It's like, these are my people. Who cares? That is how the right person will feel to you. That's how the right guy will feel to you. You feel like, oh, you guys can even be sitting in the couch somewhere, even in a bench outside, and you can just fall asleep around them. You could be on a train with them, you can just fall asleep. You could be visiting their house for the first time, having the first sleepover, and you just fall asleep like that without struggle. Even better than you sleep at your home. So always watch out for those signs. Oh my God, it's about to rain. I watch out for those signs, and with this person, I could never sleep. I never slept around them. It was very, very hard sleeping when I was with them. It was very hard sleeping around them. So, and the fourth sign is their touch feel like a relief to you. You know how when you don't like someone, their touch feels like terrorizing, like someone invading your space. With this person, with the right people, their touch feels like love. Their touch makes you feel relief. It makes you feel like, when like a mother is comforting a child and you feel very comforted. Anytime they hug you or they cuddle you, you even yearn for it while you're having it. That is the right person. Always the right guy. When someone's touch doesn't feel like, ugh, get your hands off me, please. You know, there's some guys who touch me like, oh, please don't. Or you see them come and it's like, oh, well. And you wish you could vanish. This doesn't feel this way. This feels like, even when they take their hands off, you want to bring their hand back, like, no, don't go. Don't take your hands off. Keep it there. It feels like that. It feels like you yearn for them. You love their touch. Their touch makes you feel so, so comforted. That is the right guy. When you meet someone, always look out for that. How does their touch make you feel? How does their stare, even the way they stare at you? Because if someone is staring at you in an envious way, in a very negative way, because the eye is a window to the soul. So if their soul isn't good for you, their stare is going to be very scary. Okay, so also that's another sign. The fifth sign is, how is their gaze? Is it intense? When someone is very passionate about you, their gaze towards you is intense, it's passionate, it's like fire for you. Okay, they're not like looking around like, what's the next best thing here? No, they're not looking. They're looking at you. They're focused on you. And when you look into their eyes, it's pure bliss. It's pure like intention. You just feel like this is your person. It feels at home. Even their eyes draw you in. Okay, they draw you in a good way, not like in a scary, like mysterious way. Oh my God, what's going on here? It feels like, wow, I could stare at you forever. There is happiness in their eyes. They feel so much desire for you, but not like they want to harm you or like sexual. No, it's more about like, oh, you're so good to look at. Like, oh, that is it. That's what you want to be looking for. You want to be looking out for someone who looks at you like you're the best thing that ever existed in this world. And the sixth sign is, you also feel at ease even in silence. Are you able to sit in silence with this person without wanting to fill in? That's a good person. That's someone who is right for you. I recently went on a date with this guy, and with that saying, I'm thinking of making like relationship content. So you might be seeing a little bit of that because I'm back in the dating market and it's going good, girls. It's going really good. Recently I went out with a guy, and for the first date I wasn't expecting it to last long, and also I wasn't expecting it to be very comfortable. So I remember us going to watch a movie, and we stayed for over 2 hours in silence at the cinema, and it felt like the most comfortable thing ever. Look, I have been with someone and we've dated for a year, and we went to the cinema and it wasn't comfortable. It was so weird. Like the silence was weird. Okay, so just look out for that. The fact that like we could sit in silence and we're kind of like communicating, but like not verbal. Like when something is funny, we just look at each other and we laugh. It felt so comfortable. When something is weird, we just go like that and we laugh. It felt so in sync. Like we felt so in sync with our body language, with the expression. Like the person could even sense when I'm tired and I want to stretch. When I'm thirsty, they're able to like. It was weird how everything was syncing. And that is another point. Like when you guys are in synchronicity and there are signs showing or pushing you guys together, that's a good sign. So look at how you guys manage silence. If the silence feels awkward, yeah, that's a good sign. But if you're able to sit down, relax around them and not feel the need to talk, and you guys can just enjoy the peace and the tranquility, that guy is a good person, or that friend is a good friend, and you should keep them. They're a keeper. The seventh sign is, you can be vulnerable and also talk to them for hours without getting bored. In this day and age, let's be honest, you can't just be vulnerable around just anyone and just pour out your heart and talk to them for hours and hours and hours. And even when something happens to you, you want to call them, like the first people you want to call. It's hard to find people like that. So if this person ever makes you feel like you can, like, they don't actually tell you, but you feel like, oh, I can call them anytime. They look like the right person to call at this moment. And you can be vulnerable and tell them they're good for you. They're good. If anything happens to you, whether good or bad, and you can't call your partner, you can't call your best friend, you can't call the one person who says they love you, that is because your soul knows that they don't use your information for the right things, or they don't care and they're not going to help you. So you don't feel the need to go to them first. But if you know this person has this caring kind of like spirit towards you, you want to tell them. If you kind of feel like they're always going to listen to you without judgment, they're going to help you, you just feel that you really, really want to tell them stuff. You really, really want to go ahead and like vent to them, because you know they're going to help you, they're going to listen, they're going to care, they're just going to give you a helping hand no matter what. So if you are able to be vulnerable and talkative around them, and they are just mesmerized by how like your vulnerability looks like, wow, she's so adorable, like I'm like her best friend. If it's no judgment and it just feels like, yeah, they are comfortable with that, you found your soulmate, girl. Give me a high five, because you found your soulmate. It doesn't happen to everyone. It doesn't happen to everyone. Look, a lot of people are walking around with empty souls. They don't know how to connect. They can't even connect to their own emotions. Talk about someone else. So if someone is able to connect to your emotions, that means that person is very, very connected to them, to their own emotions. So they're very comfortable in their own body, in their own spirit, in their own emotions. So connecting to you, so connecting to you is pretty easy, especially if they like you. Hey, you guys hear the thunderstorm? Oh my God, it feels like Jesus is coming. So that means that person is really, really connected to you, just like they're connected to themselves. You should really check out for that. And the seventh and last one is, if your gut, your instincts, your intuition says, yes, I like them. Yes, I feel safe. Yes, the other one. Trust that. Trust that. Look, don't back down. Don't back down. Go for them. The yes doesn't come often. So realize this. After you go on the date, or after you spend time with them, if your energy is always high and you don't feel drained, you don't feel like, I need to go and recharge because, oh my God. If it doesn't feel like that, it feels like, yes, like I loved this. I can't wait to see them again. I can't wait to spend time with them. And you just feel energized and your gut is like, yes, like I like them. That means you're good for you. That means you're good for you. If your body wants to spend time with them, immediately you leave them alone. You found your match. You found your lover. You found your best friend. You found your partner. You found the right job, because your gut feelings always knows the right thing for you before it even happens. So it will tell you, it will speak to you, it will whisper to you, this is right. We like it. Your soul will tell you, look, this is it. Go for it, okay? So this is an encouragement that if you are in the dilemma of who might be right for you or not, this is your sign. Check out these 7 signs. If any of them resonate with you, at least if you have at least 4 or more, yeah. I mean, if it's 3, then not really. But if you have at least, if you strike a 4, girl, boy, you ate, and that person is right for you. So let me know in the comment below, like you guys always do. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Have you met someone who makes you feel like this? How many strikes do you get? And I'll see you guys in the next video. So much love. I'm sending so much love your way. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a like. It's all free. Subscription, like, and share. You don't have to pay. It's not a premium. You just do that because you enjoy this video and you're trying to show your appreciation. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.